Call on private and local orders of the day, numbers 1 and 2.
Westpac New Zealand Bill Committee Stage, Royal Society of New Zealand Amendment Bill Committee Stage.
I declare the House in committee. Mr Chairman.
Speaker. Members, the House and Committee for consideration of the Westpac New Zealand Bill and further consideration of the Royal Society of New Zealand Amendment Bill. Members, we move first to the Westpac New Zealand Bill. The question is that the preamble stand part.
Mr Chairman.
I call Craig Foss.
Mr Chairman, I'd just like to take a brief call. First of all, thanking and acknowledging members in the House who will no doubt be speaking to the bill, the Business Committee for allowing helping with the process of this bill, and of course the members of that Business Committee, and of course that goes without saying, thanking and acknowledging the cooperation of party leaders around the House, in and out of the House, I guess, Mr Chairman, the various finance spokesmen and people who got reference to help through this, and of course members. And I also like to acknowledge FEC members. Mr Chair, I was absent during the second reading, but I did look and review some of the speeches there, and members captured what we did at FEC, I think, pretty well, Mr Chairman. Mr Chair, just one quick point, because I did notice there was a point raised. There was a question asked as to why myself as FEC Chair, whose name was on the bill, was there any issues there? And Mr Chair, I can assure the House and the Chair that all processes and procedures were correct, and members were always aware and able to make fair representation on the bill. And I can assure the House that there was no issues whatsoever raised, nor do I think there are any issues. Mr Chairman, it's a relatively straightforward bill. Some members in the House would have spoken on the previous bill upon which it rests, which was the bill in the name of the Honourable Marion Hobbs of 2000. The bill was of 2006, turned into the Act of 2006. There has been quite a bit of consultation about the bill. Mr Chair, there's general understanding, I think very good understanding of what actually the bill is facilitating, and members have been very assured, I believe, from the assurances from the Reserve Bank, from Inland Revenue, from Treasury and from Ministry of Justice under the Bill of Rights, checks and balances that they do, and they have all given it a tick. Mr Chair, I guess members may speak to a couple of changes that the bill made at committee, very, very minimal. Mr Chair, it's almost now identical to the previous bill. I'm sure some members may want to speak to some of the minor changes, but I look forward to contributions from the House.
I call the